of us look dark. And like, not
Darker than we already are.
Nah, for real.
Darker than we are.
Negro-esque. Alright, that's not crazy.
Bro, yo. Edit that out.
Well, I'm not doing the audio, so a man's gonna have to edit that out.
Oh.
Wait. Was that too crazy?
No, that was too great.
Oh.
All he said was
Okay,
Negro.
okay.
That's not crazy.
Yeah.
Sky's nice out.
Well, anyways, I'm clapping. That's my intro. Welcome to season 2, episode 9 of the ABU podcast. I'm Tyler. I'm your host. I'm here with my co-host. We got Zay.
Yo.
And we got Dewan.
Yo.
Amanda, unfortunately, could not be here with us today. She had some prior stuff she had to do, so missing Amanda. But that means today is a special episode. Today is, and you're going to see the name right there, Guys Night.
Strictly testosterone in this building.
Testosterone all the way. So today is gonna be like it's a calm episode with just just the guys in the booth talking about guy topics like because it's November, so we're talking about men's mental health and a bunch of other fun topics that we're gonna get into on this episode. So I'm gonna start off here as I mentioned. November is Men's Mental Health Month, so I just wanted to go around and talk about how's everybody's mental health going. Stuff like that. So like, he's smiling. So you want to go first, bro?
All I'm gonna say is bio major, work. Junior year, and you should, you know what I'm saying, you could get a clue from that already. It's my mental health is surprisingly I'm okay. I'm dealing with what I'm dealing with, but it's all right. No, for real, because mental health isn't even a thing. Mental health, what's that? So,
Wow.
man, I'm all right. My mental health is okay. And if I'm not okay, I make sure I do the things I need to do to be all right. So, I mean, that's just like a summary of it, because mental health is like a really deep topic.
Yeah, it's pretty broad.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah. What you doing? How do you feel like your mental health has been like in the past couple of days of November?
The one's mental health. I feel like the one mental health is his mental health is an emoji.
Huh?
Like I feel like
Bro, you gotta explain
if
that.
you can use if you can use an emoji to explain your mental health.
I gotta look through the emojis.
What's my emoji? What's the latest emoji?
Like if you could use an emoji to like explain your mental health.
Yes.
What? Hold on.
What would mine
What was
be?
the last thing I
That's
said?
a very good question because I don't even know personally. All I know is that it's gonna be stupid.
This was the last thing I sent somebody.
The one we said emoji.
I know, but it's I don't use emojis. I use memes, bro.
Well, let me see.
That was the last meme that I actually used. Because I don't do emojis that much.
This was the last meme he used. I'm zooming on it. What was the last meme I used?
Last meme used?
I use a lot of memes daily,
I don't even know which one it is.
I have to go and see. Where is it?
Because all my emojis are money.
Oh, my emojis are funny.
What they have to do with money.
Damn, I really gotta go. Oh, never mind, I found it. This was the last meme that I used.
Is it?
Crow of Judgment.
That's the
Crow of Judgment.
This was the last meme I used.
It's a cat with some eyebrows drawn on it.
And the rock eyes.
I'm gonna zoom in on it.
No, I mean like, I thought the brightness wasn't up. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you get a better angle from you, but
Well, I'll see on the
I'm gonna just send this.
recording. Now, emoji wise, if I had to choose it, it'd probably be the flamingo lady. I'm not gonna lie.
What was the last one?
Mine would be this emoji. Maybe these two emojis.
Which one? The stone face and then
It's like someone's hand
like rubbing
But
their
bro,
is
skull.
on the is
it's
on
not
the
even
hand.
I use a Bitmoji. That's the last
Oh,
one I use.
Bitmoji.
The last one I use.
Bro,
The one don't use emojis. He use bitmojis.
Yeah.
He's a bitmoji guy.
bro, I'm still stuck on Snap, bro.
No, because my mom keeps sending me them, so I got.
Your mom sends you bitmojis?
Yeah.
No, my mom doesn't send me bitmojis. My little sister sends me bitmojis through my mom's phone. Cause she's always on my mom's phone. Remember my little sister when she called me that one time before the show?
Right.
I was getting mad. Bitmojis before the show, so I should have known that it was her calling. I love my little sister, man.
Well, let's just be doing it, but she be throwing it to me, bro. Sometimes, like it's not even like she physically annoys me in terms of like push me around or whatever. Just like she worry me sometimes. Like she does her own thing. Like I don't get her wrong, but like sometimes she be saying some stuff. I'm like, yo,
Are you good? Hey,
like you work with me.
At
But
least yours ain't four, bro.
when did he become a
Huh? Wait, what do you mean?
you said at least yours isn't four. We're
Yeah.
talking about younger sisters.
Oh, well,
Oh.
I know. I thought you meant siblings.
Oh, okay. No, 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 okay.
I got a little cousin, but I don't talk to them.
Uh,
I used to bully them. That's about it.
but I feel like mental health needs to be talked about a little bit more though.
Indeed.
Only
Definitely.
because like
Suicide rate go crazy.
no, for real. And it's like it's one thing. There was one thing that was actually mentioned. I think it was mentioned in a class that I had today, and it was talking about it was talking about like basically like gender roles and stuff like that.
Mm.
And
I was talking to somebody outside.
Hmm?
I was talking to two people outside, and they said, "You guys got it easy." And I just looked at them.
I was
That
like,
what that
wow,
man have it
that's
easy?
crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we could get into like how like say men have it easy.
How do you think men have it easy?
We don't, bro.
I don't think we have it easy. I just think that they think that we don't go through stuff and stuff like that, which is not true. Everybody goes through stuff. And if I just say men have it easy, which is not true. Men go through stuff all the time. Sometimes worse than women, but they're never gonna see that. So I just feel like that whole notion of like men have it easy, you have it easier than us. I don't get it.
I believe that in areas where men have it easier than women, in areas where like it's a
Like
balance, right?
corporation wise, yeah.
It's a balance. Like
Life, no.
I believe that like in areas where like women have it easy, men have it hard, and then vice versa. And I believe that there's like only some people on one side can understand or can make the best attempt at understanding the other side's like problems. But other than that, there's just the rest of like the male population and female population that's just gonna stand on the hill
Yeah.
and be like, yo, listen, like y'all got it, you think you got it easy, like we've been struggling, and it is what it is. Like for example, on the mental health front, like we may not see it now because like it's more normalized, especially in our time. But a lot of guys never used to talk about how they feel, and they couldn't talk about how they feel. Because think about it, back in the 1950s, right, when gender roles was, the man goes out, gets the bread and everything like that, and the female takes care of the family at home, right? Imagine the man coming home and saying, "Yo, I'm not gonna lie, today just drained me. Today just drained me emotionally. I don't feel like going into it."
Yeah.
And although at that same time, there were women that were like, "Yo, we're trying to work too. We want rights and everything like that." Because that wasn't in place, like naturally, on one hand they'd be like, on one hand there could be some that'd be like, okay, like what's wrong? Let's talk about it. But ultimately, I feel like no matter which way you look at it, it would come down to you. At least you still gotta stick through it. You still gotta go through it because at the end of the day, like this is your responsibility. This is what you have to do, right? Which is why it's easier for men nowadays to understand duty compared to women. Just getting up and like doing what you have to do.
Yeah.
And like there being no and understanding like there's no way around it. This is just what you have to do. I'd say nowadays, especially in our generation, like there's a decent amount of women that like would know that they have to do something and either get somebody else to do it or they find some type of workaround to where they barely have to do anything. And there's barely any resources or like any like actual ability within from the jail, but the jail vendor, the male gender, the male gender to actually do that. Does that make sense? It's like for example,
Yo, sorry to cut you off.
no,
Like,
go
you
ahead.
just so like long time ago, right? My mom had a boyfriend, right?
All right.
Like, dude was like he was now all like up there,
Mhm.
and we already knew this because his family kicked him out and like. So boom, it's like one day, like, I don't think we was going to like Chuck E. Cheese or something.
Mhm.
So like they was talking and started arguing, and I'm seeing dude cry. I'm looking at him like, what are you doing? Like, why are you crying?
Right.
Because I was not the typical kid to cry, right?
Mhm.
And then like I was telling my mom about it like couple months ago, right? He said, she said not gonna cap. Well, she didn't say not gonna cap part, but she said that dude was a punk. But I was too like young to realize that he was a punk until I actually outgrew the dude and saw how he actually was.
Mhm. All right. See, and then you see, it's stuff like that as well. Like that's why it's hard because it's not only like the opposite gender expecting you to like
And plus,
keep your
he ain't
posture
have
and
no
everything,
job.
like keep your back straight and everything like that. You know, it's also people it's also other males too. You know, like it's like a thing where you know some people don't have that system or some people don't have that like support like they don't have that level of support so where they can cry around other men or anything like that or they can express how they feel around other men. So because they don't want to be called a punk.
But no,
You
I
know.
say this dude might have been the hoodest dude I've ever seen.
Um. I mean, yeah, I get there's a difference between like you know there's a difference between like putting up a facade and then just being real with it. You know.
And plus, bro, he didn't even have a job. Like all the time they was together for like 10 years, bro. My mom was the one providing everything.
He was
And
for 10 years.
well, she could have escaped because they had an apartment together. So
It's one of them ones.
we said this. Our whole family said try to leave, but he always found a way to come back because he had a key to the apartment.
That is crazy. Personally,
Because
personally,
the whole
if
family did not like him.
if I have a kid, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like
They
if
didn't
I
have
was
no kid.
no, I'm saying like
Oh.
if I have like say for example if I was your mom, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I have you, and
She didn't want me to meet him.
and I'm welcoming somebody else into my ecosystem by a relationship, friendship, or whatever. I'm making sure that whatever I have is on lock for me. For example, I would have been like my name would have been the only name on that lease for
It
the
was.
apartment.
My mom's name was on everything.
Exactly, and I would have been the only one with the key.
No, they got us together. Like
No,
the
what I'm saying, like at the end of the day, like I would have been the only one with the key because like it doesn't make sense for it doesn't make sense for like at the end of the day, like still being in your mom's shoes, like you're always gonna be my kid. This guy is probably not always gonna be in my life, you know. So I wouldn't have done that. But people live and learn, right?
she
So
definitely learned.
Definitely will. But that reminds me of like something I wanted to bring up. Cause I've been seeing this video like surface like a couple times like on my TikTok and stuff like that. It's all of like it's like a bunch of like how people like stitch videos and then they react to it, stuff like that. They reacting to this video of this black chick and she's talking about women's friendships and men's friendships.
Oh, that one.
Yeah,
I know
how
what you're
she's
talking
like,
about.
oh,
which one?
it's mad like, oh, how like it's mad simple for guys to be friends. All you gotta do is just like what did she say? It's like something along the lines of
Like y'all don't know each other's like family birthdays and stuff.
yeah, y'all don't have like an emotional connection, and all y'all know is what's it called?
Sports and video games.
Is video games, and I'm gonna find the video, but it was basically. Hold on.
So while you look for that,
Yeah.
I've been in. Well, I've gone to friendship. Like I played ball, met dudes. Next week back, say, yo, what's up, my god? Dabbing up each other, inviting each other to parties and shit.
Trying to find the video. Okay, I found it. Let me quickly listen to it in my ear so that the audio will look it up and I can copy
Okay,
right.
So, I mean, the way I made friends was like at the gym.
yeah, that's what she's trying to say. That we don't like go out
No,
and
because
make friends.
because I don't need to do that. I mean, like I don't need to actually sit down and like hear your whole life story and connect and bond. No, we're doing something similar that we both like, and that's it. That's all I need.
Yes, bro.
You know, I'm not saying like there's difference between like people you actually cool with and everything like that, and then But at the end of the day, like you made a friend.
Bro, cause you never seen girls' friendships like last mad long.
Boom.
But guys like
Like I would make a friend to this day. To this day, so okay, let's see. When did I get the PS4? I got the PS4 probably just after, or probably a year and some change after GTA came out. I
which
think
one, 5 or the
5. I'm not too sure. Let me look up when the PS4 came out.
2016? Cause I had just
Oh no, then it was probably yeah.
cause GTA 5 came out.
2013. It could have been that. But I got the PS4 around when I was in 8th grade. And I've made friends on there that I'm still friends with them.
Oh, that's
I still hit them up, yo, how you doing? They hit me up, yo, how you doing? Been friends for time. Like these people been friends. These people heard my voice change, heard me go through period and everything.
same.
And just off of like common interests.
Well, cause like same. Well, not like PS5, but like just like when we used to go out like, as kids, right? I go to the park, meet a random kid,
Right.
and I've been friends with that kid since 2012, bro. And we just locked in. Bro.
Right.
So I listened to the video. Well, her main point was saying that male friendships, um, they lack depth, and they don't know each other on an emotional level. They don't connect with their emotions with each other
How we doing?
and stuff like that. And basically he's saying that they only bond over sports and shared interests like going to the club and stuff like that.
Oh,
So
yeah.
what she's basically
This is
saying
why
is
you find less males talking about each other.
Wait, no, bro. This reminds me of like the Jersey Shore. Like they got the 4 dudes or like 3 dudes, whatever, and then you got the girls who be fighting, and the dudes just be chilling, bro.
yeah, because
Cause it's deep, but it's not that deep. Cause like think about it. Like for example, I have this friend. This is not a real life. I'm just saying this is an example, right? I have this friend, and we met probably like 10 years ago, right? If somebody would have asked me, like, and we barely even talk about anything, it's just like, oh, hi and bye, how's everything, good, you know what I'm saying? We always kept in contact. If somebody would have asked me, yo, like, what would happen if so and so would all of a sudden just vanish off the face of the earth? I'm not gonna lie, I mean, me personally, I'd be like, yo, I mean, I wouldn't know what to do because it's like, it would impact me because just like I'm accustomed to like checking in, tapping in with this person, see how they're doing. And I seen them grow, and they see me grow, and there's depth in that. There's not. I don't have to sit down and be chatting away, texting paragraph for paragraph, talking about like that kind of depth. I feel like the depth in male friendships is on a different dimension, and females just can't understand it really, because that's why there's that's why there's like, I mean, I know we're gonna talk about it a little later, but like that's why there's girl math and that's why there's boy math,
So
because it's just
We're gonna
supposed to
get into
it's
that.
gonna make it's just gonna make sense to one side, you know.
yeah,
So like,
bro, I witnessed something like earlier this week. Like these girls, they was so like behind their friend's back, right? Like, no, it's one
Girls
friend.
love to do that.
No, so it's one friend, and then the other girls are like an acquaintance of the girl. Like the acquaintances were told me like about the girl. And I was just, I'm like, okay, I was talking too.
Mm.
Cause I don't know the girl like that. So.
Me, I just feel like it's more. I feel like
For me, I'm sorry.
no, it's okay.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I feel like with female friendships, there's more, they're more prone to have like friends who always compete against each other and stuff like that. Like with guys, at least with my experience personally, having guy friends, we don't be competing with each other over like over stuff for real. Like they be competing over like looks, accessories, all that. Me, the only time I compete with my guy friends is on the game, and that's because I have to. Other than that, like we're not competitive. Like, we just like to bond and have a good time.
No, for real. I compete with like my friends from high school. Sometimes like we compete over good things.
Yeah.
Like for example, we compete. I remember we had a challenge in no, I can't fade that out. Hold on.
Break like
That's an off mic thing. I'm not gonna lie. But we we compete over things that actually like help us grow. You know, like for example, like we would like an example would be like, oh, let's see who can save this amount of money. Let's see who can like grow in this aspect first. Let's see who can we had I mean I remember in high school we had like a mini competition. Let's see who can like get to like this certain amount of like pounds in a squat.
Yeah.
You know, so we used to all go to the gym together and everything like that. Back when we used to go to the same school and stuff. So like things like that, like that's one that things I'd be competitive in. Things that'll help us grow, but like I would never compete over like just never be competitive in like a toxic way. You know, people's lives are different, people's setups are different. Like people's background. Like I would never compete with somebody like that because like I feel like in some regards it's just unfair. You know, like for example, like I would never compete with somebody. I would never. I would have never even thought about unless it was the same setup, but we came from the same type of background. I wouldn't compete saying like, oh, let's see who could like get their driver's license first. Let's see who could do this. Let's see who could do that. Because like if we didn't come from the same background, I don't know what you have access to. I don't know who you have access to, right?
Yeah.
So it would be unfair for me to do that. You know?
I just feel like they be competing over the littlest of stuff too.
Yeah. But I'm not trying to put too much shade over.
Yeah, we're not
no,
trying
we're
to.
not trying to bash.
We're not
We're
bashing
trying to
women.
bash.
I'm not trying
Before
to
y'all
put
start calling us
I'm not trying to
like
put
all
too much
that.
shade over only because it's just like, you know, in us like saying this and making our point, it could be
Kinda
seen
suck,
in
Like,
See,
we're not though.
always making it clear now.
It's an opinion or
We don't
an
hate
astute
women.
observation.
We don't hate women.
Bro,
We don't.
we love
We
women.
love women.
Let me some women.
Love me some women.
Let me a
Indeed.
good woman.
Indeed.
Well, yeah. Since you brought it up, let's get into it now. Girl math versus boy math.
Girl math versus boy math. I can't.
I don't remember when it started.
I can't speak. Oh, this was like not even that long.
Wait,
Like a
this
month
is
ago.
this happened started a long time. I'm thinking this started like this year.
Oh, I don't know. I don't be on the internet too much. Like
Me either, but like
No.
I'll be hearing like girl math versus guy math. Oh.
I know. For me, like okay. So guy math for me is like I see. Okay. Guy math for me is I see two cars going fast on the highway, so now I have to go fast on the highway. like I see. Oh wait, you might have to cut that out. No, I didn't.
Go on.
What I just said. Yeah, you might have to cut that out.
What?
Wait, why?
I mean, like, I don't know I do all that. But like, for me, it'd also be like, uh, if there's, what I'm saying, like right now, if there's an open table and there's not many people around, I'm sitting there. If there's 4 urinals and two guys, spacing it out,
Yeah.
Like that's just simple. That's just simple math.
Because the amount of time me and Tyler have told girls that somebody that rule, just look at us like we weird.
Yeah, it happens.
I don't even feel comfortable sitting in a stall next to somebody else. I'm not gonna lie to you. I need that space. Cause I just imagine, and I even imagine it happened to me before when I was younger, like in elementary school. I'm like I'm in the stall. I'm trying to poop, and then this guy just slides his head from under
Oh,
the
Nah.
next
oh,
stall.
he was one of those.
I was like, yo, what are you doing? Well, I was scared. I didn't expect him to like pop out like that. We were just talking. He kind of went silent, and I heard some movement. I was like, okay, I guess he's just.
But
about
man,
to-
put your phone
I
in
guess
that
he
door.
about. I guess he's about to do. And then he did. Kind of just went into my store. I'm like, wow. So I'm seeing you, and you're seeing me.
Like, nah, that's
Yeah,
too
that's
crazy.
That's just too much. You seen too much. You seen my knees, my legs, like.
Like, bro, God, bathrooms do not have like no type of
The privacy.
There's
is-
privacy,
Yeah.
but there's no privacy. Like, come on.
like. There's always that one little hole somebody can see.
There's always that one stall that has an extra big gap.
Yup.
I hate that. But I mean, I went online to try to find some examples of boy math. It sent me to Reddit. The best place to get information. I don't know. So I got some examples of what people call boy math. So the first one is, why spend $20 to get this fixed when I can spend 20 hours to do it myself?
No,
Not-
for
not
real.
wrong.
For real.
It saves you money.
That's literally what I do. Okay, so like for example, like a piece of my bumper was coming off, like one side of my bumper was coming off. Like I could go to my mechanic right now. Nah.
Or
Went straight home to my driveway, ran to the auto zone, got the materials, came back and I fixed it myself. I was like,
want to spend
what?
20 to fix this. I found a good YouTube video. Probably fix it in 20 hours, but at least I'm saving money. It's all about money saving.
Cause I had bought a chair, right? Like, the instructions was not like there was no instructions at all. So I looked up like what company it was. So I looked up YouTube videos like how to set it up.
Yeah, always look up the
Like-
company and then the name of the product.
Like,
You'll find it. What's the next one? The next one is 5. What is I think it's 5.5 equals 8 or 5 times 5 equals 8. I think they're trying just they're just trying to say that, but we can't understand that.
Wait,
Whoa,
read
whoa.
it again.
5.5 equals 8. They're either trying to say 5.5 equals 8 or 5 times 5 equals 8. And that's their example of boy math. I guess they're just trying to say that guys can't understand math.
No. I know exactly what that means.
What?
5.5 is the
Damn.
boy math is saying half a sentence, half a syllable, and understanding the rest. Literally, but you get it now.
Yeah, I get it now. The next one is I'll go out for 2 beers.
Never two.
Upset.
It's never two. I mean, listen. I don't drink.
The next one is I will save money by doing this project myself, but I must buy these new tools to complete it properly. And then there's a comment under it that says that I agree with. Tools can be an asset later.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Can
Exactly.
be an asset
What's the
later.
point of-
Say you're doing another job
You
and you're doing something else that you need those tools for. Now you're happy that you bought those tools, and you're saving
Yeah.
even more
See,
money.
that's what I be trying to explain to my family, but they don't be. You know what I'm saying?
What's the next one? Well, the next one's an example of girl math because someone was like, I've actually never heard of girl math, and then somebody said, if you buy something and return it, you now have free money.
That has to be girl math.
That is definitely
That
that
has to be
math,
girl
bro.
math.
Yeah, this example is girl math.
Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like somebody said something similar to that, like recently, and it spun my mind. I was like, no, I rejected it. I was like, yeah, no, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It's not math.
Examples.
So maybe it's not meant to match for me. I have another one. Boy math is calling all your exes crazy when you're the common abusive denominator. Wow. Why you have to say abusive like that?
Crazy.
We're abusive. I feel like I just took the left turn. Abusive.
Boy math is needing 15 attempts to count the votes correctly to become speaker, and then shutting down the government 9 months later. Wow, that's a shot. That is a shot. Boy man is calling a woman psycho when she's reacting to his disrespect. This is definitely a girl who put this. Yeah. Boy man just wanting a partner to mother you and still wanting to be man of the house. That's it. I don't know. Man.
Yo, this is a blasphemous statement.
Mm.
This is girl math versus this girl math versus boy math thing will go down in history books. That's proof that women are literally so much funnier than men.
Wow.
Whoa.
No.
Nah.
No. Alright.
Corny.
Boy math is opening up your marriage so you can so you can mess around and getting mad because your wife is getting slammed when you severely overestimated your market value.
Oh
my God.
Yo, that's actually crazy. But I mean that's different. All right, let's actually just talk. Let's just stop everything and let's talk about the visa. Let's talk about this real quick, all right? Because I feel like
Yo, that was a bold statement.
I feel like when it comes to women, like women, I feel like women cheat emotionally.
That is
And I feel like they form a bond
that's
with
so tight.
with the other guy, and then with guys, it's just like
A little 1-2-1-2.
she's just cute. I don't really know
She's
her.
just cute.
She's just cute. Like that's it.
That's really much what it boils
You know?
down to.
But then like with the girls, like you establish a connection, so it's much worse. And you ever hear that? You ever hear where like when girl be out on themselves, they be saying what if at least the girls that do cheat back,
Yeah.
they said they cheat worse. Yes, they do cheat worse.
They
cheat
might
worse.
they gonna FaceTime the dude while they
Whether
getting their
they whether they,
things.
whether it's revenge cheating or just cheating,
Wait, Zay,
they
have
cheat
you
worse.
seen the IG live of some shorty getting clapped and she's on thing with her dude?
No.
I've seen that.
And the dude was
is
crying, bro. And then he
crazy.
got to get back with the bestie. And then shorty pulled
That's
up.
one thing about dudes, they always gonna get their get back.
Nah, shorty
Might
pulled
not,
up,
might not
bro.
be
Some people,
as
some
soon
guys,
after.
some guys get that immediate get back, and sometimes
They
guys
plot it.
get that
Yeah.
plotted get back. That it hits it, it's impactful, but it takes time. You gotta let it get out the plan marinate.
You gotta let it marinate. But when the get back gets back,
It is 10 times worse.
yikes.
No, it's traumatic. But I don't know. That's why with this boy math statement here talking about overestimating your market value. I feel like other girls do that too.
Like everybody does that.
I feel like everybody overestimates their market value. You see, this is why. Okay, you see, boy math is hearing a girl say "yes, queen" to anything another girl says.
On the comment section, bro.
And then the boy scratches their head.
Cause I heard some blasphemous stuff over there earlier.
Because it's like, yo, I mean, personally, it's just not mathing in my head for how somebody could just say something, right? How somebody could just say something, and it doesn't matter the validity or like, like what concept it is, If it's stupid in general, if it's not, it's always, yes, queen, all right, like, you know what?
Bro, and then the sassy comments just be happening,
Supporting
bro.
your gender, there's nothing wrong with supporting your gender, but actually support something that you would back yourself. Don't support something that's just like, oh, it's because she said it. It's because my friend said it. Like, no. That's why. Like, honestly, like for example, like on a joke thing, like sometimes the guys be like, would say like, for example, I say something stupid, and then you and the one be like, nah, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Because naturally, even in a positive setting, guys don't condone things like that.
That we should not condone.
Bro, we be hearing some different stuff, bro.
So like that's that. You see that's that. I don't understand that. I don't.
Cause it's just like them calling us sassy when we stand on business, bro.
Stand on bit.
We stand on business for sassy.
Like he be getting called sassy because he be stand on business.
Stand on business. And like I don't mind what y'all say anything. I really don't.
Bro,
It's just when a girl be like,
like he's sassy.
That's I'm like I'm not. What are you? You know what I'm saying?
I'm not sassy. I'm just standing on my business.
Stand
Yeah.
on business.
There's nothing wrong
But
with
I
that.
mean, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm saying. But there was a so there was a video, right? There's a video about the guy apparently who was like the king of like the king of like this guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Um so basically he was like I didn't choose to be this way. I didn't choose
God
this
just
life.
made him
I
like
didn't
that.
choose this
I
life.
didn't choose his life.
He's like do I wish I could be nonchalant and sexy? Yeah. But I'm sassy. So like, you know, sometimes you just don't choose. You don't choose that lifestyle. That lifestyle chooses you, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
And so you know the Tyler Water song? Like
Yeah.
So you see the trend where girls just recording their boyfriend's reactions? Like
I didn't see that.
so they play the song to see how the guy reacts. Like, if he gonna turn around and see like who's doing the dance.
Honestly, if he does turn around, you hurt your own feelings.
Yeah, you did it to yourself.
You hurt your own feelings because like, did you expect him to like, turn around and see if it was you doing it? What if he was trying to turn around and see if you was doing it? You know? It's I don't get
To themselves.
it. To themselves, for real. To themselves.
Did it for the video, right?
Alright. Well, just watch.
No, I seen something similar to that, but I get the concept. Like they play a song and they try to see if their
Reaction.
man's like turns around and looks.
Well, I need to
All I'm gonna say is don't get mad if he looks, cause you put the trap out there. You put it out there. So if he looks, you can't get mad at him. Cause like
Yeah. Right. I don't. I see. Girl math is setting your boyfriend up, him falling for that bait, and you getting your feelings
yeah,
hurt.
get mad at him for it.
like you really
I'm
think
not
you're not
saying-
gonna watch the dance?
I'm not even gonna say like. I'm not even gonna say like. You know, like the setup thing. Like what be happening is wrong. You know, like the cheating part of it, obviously. You know, any sort of infidelity is wrong. But you set that up. You know, and if you have the slightest doubt, this might be telling anybody, guys or girls, if you have the slightest doubt, like you know who you've been dealing with like long enough, if you have the slightest doubt, you're probably right. So don't try any setup because then the other person might just see it's a setup, see that you don't trust them, and they might just charge the whole thing. Oh shoot, they might just charge the whole thing anyway and be like, you know what? Well, I guess that's it. Like
They're done.
we're done anyway, so I might as well just go do it. You know, sad.
Very sad.
Sad case.
I mean that it kind of ties into something I also wanted to bring up was the concept of guy code. You know what I mean? Like this guy code to do this, this guy code to do that. Like one example I know is like like guy code like if say you have a guy friend and you see he's trying to spit some game
Go dirty man.
and guy code let him do his thing, you respect it, let him do his thing, and you see what happens from there.
Right.
Like you don't press him about what's happening with this, happening with that. So you just let him sauce, and you just see what happens. You let him marinate.
If
I'm
you
sure.
marinate.
That's a big gift sometimes. But like, I feel like guy code is also like if you see if you see a guy going after the wrong type of shorty,
Warn him.
you warn him as much as you can, but don't disrespect it.
Don't
right?
disrespect it.
Don't disrespect it. If you warn at least like once or twice and nothing, and he's not doing, he's not budging, he's still trying to go for her, let it go. Let it go, and just let him come back to you and be like, yo, listen, I'm messed up.
Right.
But other than that, I don't know. I just feel like this guy code only because like I'm not gonna lie to you, just like there's some guys out there that are like full like great like they're delusional. Like tell me that. Like there's some guys out there that are
Very
just
delusional.
delusional. So in all that delusion, you know. Sometimes you just gotta let them live it out, and then let it crash, and let them
Learn.
gather themselves. They regroup.
Live and learn.
Yeah,
Gotta have a guys' night, boys' night.
Guys, die.
and I feel like also if it's like, I feel like it's also guy code. If you at least like this is if you have the means to do it, you know. Like for example, if one of my friends hit me up and say, "Yo, like you know, like you've been a really good like you've been a really good friend to me. Thank you for everything." I'm grabbing my keys and I'm dipping.
Swear.
I'm driving the bro's house. What's going on? You don't just out of nowhere just be like you don't
Oh,
just
you've been a very good friend.
you don't just talk about you don't just write up the epilogue of the book. This is not, we're not doing that yet. You know? Um there's also guide code to like for example like say for example I see the one that's trying to like talk to somebody. He's trying to like you know have a conversation with somebody, right? I either just say hi from afar, you know, and don't say anything stupid.
Yeah,
Like
that's the main thing.
don't say don't. I'm not gonna crack no jokes. I'm not gonna crack no anything. Yo, what's up? How you doing? Hi or just hi and bye. I'm not gonna crack no joke because at the end of the day, it's up to the one for him to make his first impression or for him to like, you know give the person the idea of who he is. Not me, you know. I'm not gonna be like yo, like I'm not gonna be like for example, if my roommate's trying to talk to some girl, and he 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 did some dirty like he left something in the sink. I'm not gonna come into him out of nowhere like bro, like while he's trying to sauce like yo, you left all the dishes in the sink. I'm not gonna do that.
Make him look bad.
Right, I'm
On
not gonna do that.
purpose too.
Like
I hate
regardless
that.
of if this person is like the trashiest person ever. I mean, number one, if it's the trashiest person, I probably wouldn't do that. But other thing is like, you know, I wouldn't do that. No matter what it is, because it's just not right. Um, so similar to what you said, God code is also um. Oh damn! I feel like for me, I can't think about the guy code because it's just so built in. I'm just used to acting upon it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I already had some.
Okay.
That you have.
Don't go after your man's exes.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
big guy code right there.
That's a pillar. That's not even a guy code.
Yeah,
That's a
that's a
pillar.
That's just morals, you know. That's just
Right.
something you don't do.
Um,
I guess one main. This is also a pillar. It's like just keeping it 100 all the time. Keep it
No
100.
sugarcoat, right?
No sugarcoating. You gotta tell them something.
oh.
Tell them. Even if it's good, bad, medium, don't matter.
Because at the end of the day, you know what it is. See, that's why at the end of the day, I can respect villains.
I said the same thing.
Because they put all their cards out on the table. You already know you already know what's up. You already know they're trying to send for you. You know, compared to
Batman.
other groups, you don't really know.
But
You know,
compare
you
like
know,
Batman and Joker. Like you already know Joker gonna try to murk you.
Yeah. You already know what the end game is. So like that's a really good one as well. But like
Oh wait, no. Look, symbiote Spider-Man, regular Spider-Man. Two examples right there.
Party with it. Nah, if this bleeds through to the audio, I'm gonna.
Yo, it probably did.
I mean,
bro.
probably it's a little base, so you know, you never know.
But I mean, it's alright because.
Been on for like an hour. Whoa, 40, 50 minutes.
I mean, does anyone else have anything that I want to say about, God code, all that?
I don't know. I feel like it's just like guy code is guy code is signals.
Signals. I feel like it's easy
Like,
for guys
guys
to
have
send
our own
like
language, bro.
signals without saying anything.
Yeah.
I be sending signals to the one all the time, and I'm not saying a word.
Signals.
Like, not, you don't even gotta use fingers,
for
bro.
us, for us, a signal.
Well, I
It's
like
it's
just look where I go.
everything, bro. And for girls, it's like they're like mouthing.
You gotta go to the bathroom.
Like, come on,
Shit.
like,
The bathroom.
bro. Like me and Tyler be right here, and we be seeing something. He
You
sees
know-
if I peep
You
it.
know there's an issue. If you have a bunch of female friends and y'all all chilling in a room, and more than 2 or 3 of them go to the bathroom,
And they'll come
They're
back for
talking
like
about
30
something.
minutes.
They're talking about something. 'Cause
And they come back
I tell you,
giggling,
the
bro.
amount of time that has happened to me, where I'm chilling, there's a bunch of girls in the room, and all of a sudden, like, I could call 4 or 5 of them all go to the bathroom. I'm like, I know y'all all don't need to pee at the exact same time.
Ain't no damn.
There's no way. Something's being talked about in that bathroom.
Bro.
I mean, I'm gonna respect it. Talk about what you want to talk about. I'm gonna say you'll never see a group of 5 guys going to the bathroom at once. That's all I'm gonna say. You'll never see a group of 5 more than. Not even 2 guys. I don't think you'll see a group of guys going to the bathroom
No,
at
bro.
once.
Because we walk around.
Guy code.
Guys walk around.
I feel like guy code and people sometimes tend to break this, not on purpose. But say for example, one y'all had a girl, and one y'all you brought her around to like when you felt like it's about time, like alright,
Oh, and
They
they
can
dirty
meet
macking
them.
on you, bro?
they can meet them, right? You know how you always have that one extra funny friend.
Yeah.
Then I'm telling you, I'm being dry, and then I'm being dry. Hey, how you doing? Not even how you doing. Hi. Oh, you want a handshake?
Oh, no, that's just.
No, bro. That's also guy code too. Only dap up. Only dap at most.
Word.
Unless your bro says, like,
No hug, nothing. I don't even do any of that. I'm telling you the truth.
I'll wait
If,
wild.
if y'all
Like,
have if y'all had a girl, only way I'm saying hi.
is either I'm waving or I'm.
Only way I'm saying hi is if I
Dapping
see
up.
her in person.
Word.
And if you're not
I'm
there
not-
with her,
I'm
I'm
not-
going to walk away.
I'm not adding her on socials. I'm not giving her hugs. I'm not doing nothing.
I'm supposed
Most I'm doing is a fist.
This low key happened to me, like, not me in high school, but I did it to one. Not my friend, but my friend's friend by accident.
I'm not doing that.
Not because, bro, because I know how to talk with girls, right? It's like, this kid, he didn't know what he was doing. So I was just asking, hurry up, bro. Because he was holding on for a minute. Because I seen him, like, putting each other's, like, passwords, putting on finger, the touch ID in their phones. So, like, I'm seeing
One thing
that.
about it, I feel like my Face ID is the only Face ID in my phone for a reason.
That and when I got, like, a mask on, bro.
You know? Because it's like, I mean, it's also a trust thing.
Mhm.
But that's a different story.
So then, like, I see them, like, he wasn't in school. Because we're in the similar friend group before she met the dude, right? We was chilling and talking, and she went to go see how to do. But they were a couple, but not, like, really. It was very awkward.
They were just exclusive.
It was awkward when they, like, communicate. So then I was talking to Shorty, we was all leaving, and the dude was nowhere to be found.
What?
Like, we were all together. The dude was nowhere to be found, bro. I'm talking, and the dude's friend told me to chill out. I'm just talking. I was literally just talking. And then, like, a couple days later, they broke up. I don't know if that was on me. Probably not.
Probably so. It sounded inevitable anyway. You know, it's like you can't just be doing that. If you're interested in somebody, I feel like you should let them know that, and don't be shy about it for real.
And he was they were
like,
both quiet kids.
Especially if you're giving each other time of day to talk. It's obvious. You know what I'm saying? Not that like you're
And then she
each
just
other.
suspected him, bro.
But
Like,
it's
after they broke up, so he was on the varsity team, right? And the varsity team was losing. So she was on him like crazy, bro. Saying, you get no PT, you get no PT.
Get no PT, right? No playtime. I mean, this is the last thing I'm gonna say. This is the last gripe that I have, and it's not even just with girls, with guys too, with both genders. Is the notion of like friend hopping or homie hopping.
Oh,
I
yeah,
hate
don't do that.
homie hopping. I don't care if you're a girl. I don't care if you're a guy. If you homie hop, I don't like you. I don't care.
Wow.
Cause
I think Tyler
how could
has
you?
it. I think Tyler's
Yo.
the problem. I don't know though.
I'll send some in.
I think Tyler. I don't know, bro. It just feels like Tyler.
You be going through some stuff.
Tyler, what happened?
Like, you could explain it.
What was
like,
the
off
origin?
camera, on
What was the
camera.
origin story? It's something
This
you gotta
is
do.
all I'm gonna put onto the table. That's all I'm gonna put onto the table. I had a friend.
Okay.
Started off as friends.
We started off.
They didn't know if they wanted to be in a relationship or not.
Okay.
Time goes on. We get into a relationship.
Sometimes. Somehow you turn it to my
You're a friend.
We get into a relationship, and the relationship, it was not good. Arguments all around, and I feel like I've mentioned this on the pod before. I probably have when we was talking on some episode of season 2, but then we break up, right? But she tells me, "Oh, we're just gonna go on break for like a week. Yeah, we're on break for like a week. Week turned into like a few months, and the next time I heard anything about her, she got with one of my friends.
Oh,
And I didn't know she
bro.
tried to get with another one of my friends. That failed, so she got with another one.
Yo.
All I'm going to say, I'm not gonna say names. All I'm gonna say is, male or female, if you homie hop, you're lame.
You homie popular.
You're
Now
lame.
it's all me.
No.
Look at me.
Not
You're lame.
even that.
me.
Not even that. If you homie hop, you're lame. If you condone it.
If you condone, what am I? If you got friends, any friends, and they're telling you, oh, you should go for his best friend. You should go for her best friend. Bro, you don't look fire.
No.
1, you're stupid. 2, you're stupid.
I promise you, if both of them find out, you're losing 2 people.
Like, let me tell you right now.
You're either losing 2 people, or you're about to actually, you're about to experience one of the worst experiences in your life. If you find out about it.
I'm saying this to all my viewers. All the viewers that's watching this
Don't
right
homie
now.
hop.
I'm going to zoom in on my face, too. Anybody that's watching this right now.
Right.
If I find out that you have either homie hopped or condone homie hopping, I'm gathering all 7 Dragon Balls, all 7 Chaos Emeralds, all 6 Infinity Stones to supercharge my organs. And I'm flying to your exact location. And I'm firing my hand beams at you, specifically.
No, that's crazy.
Your warning has been sent.
No. Zoom into this.
I'm heated.
Zoom into that.
What is it? Don't be a L-man.
Zoom into that.
That's it. Don't be a L-mans. That's it. Male, female, don't be a L-mans. That's really it. Ooh, I'm heated.
Right.
So what was the next topic?
I mean, it depends, because,
I think that was it. We got everything.
yeah.
Dang, we did that, man.
Well, we do this one last one.
Oh,
Was the notion or the stereotype that guys are simple-minded? No. And that wraps up season 2, episode 9, Guys Night of ABU Podcast. Thank you for watching. Remember to follow the Instagram ABU_podcast. Subscribe to the YouTube at Brooklyn. Whoa.
ABU podcast.
Whoa.
Whoa.
What a throwback. The YouTube ABU Podcast YT. That man's not here, but check out our TikTok. We posted a couple clips already. Check it out.
Podcast 4.
Word ABU Podcast 4. Zay, close us out with our word of the day. Loyalty. That's the word of the day. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. And we'll see you guys next week.
We're out.
Thank you for watching the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe button up here. Comment down below and watch the latest video. Bye, guys.